The Mike Procter Foundation. Tell me about that. How important has it become to you as a work?
Well, it's not a work. It's just I suppose it's more of a, when I say a hobby, but I've sort of half dedicated my life to helping the kids at a school called Ottawa, where I've been coaching there for 5 years. It's a school which is very, very poor, African kids, and I introduced cricket there. To start with, we coached 40 or 50 kids during a week, myself and a guy called Rodney Malumba, who's a friend of mine that I got from Cape Town when I was director of cricket to Natal. And his lingo, his Zulu is a lot better than mine, so I actually needed him as well. But we both got the same sort of outlook in life, and what we've done for the kids there is really good, just to make them happy and appreciate a few things. But it's got so much bigger. It was 40 or 50 kids in a week, and then one thing led to another, and a lot of the kids thought they'd been left out, so why does this one get coached and not that one? And the end result is we coach the whole school, which is just under 1,000 kids, and we go through most of them in a week, and we've only got 3 or 4 coaches, so there's so much more I can do if I had the resources, because we need a lot more coaches, because I want to utilise the nets that I had put in there a year and a half ago, and we've hardly used them because we're dealing with masses, and there's only three coaches. So with the resources that become available, we hope that we can fine-tune the kids into maybe playing for South Africa one day.
What a dream that would be. What is the benefit of cricket to, I suppose, not just their sporting lives, but their lives in general? Because these are kids who've, great many of them are born HIV positive. The poverty is there. They can't always have money from the family to put food on the table.
No, absolutely. I mean, talking about food, I've been very fortunate in having money available, because for some reason the government don't feed Ottawa in January. And I think that's because mainly the school's a bit of an Indian area, and they come from the township close by, and the Indian allocation for their schools is less than it would be for a township type school. So for beginning of January this year, my foundation happened to have the money available mainly through English people. Well, it was through English people, through people I met on the tour that when we were out there January, February, and a couple of other guys from Manchester, that suddenly for 13 days they weren't being fed, and my foundation could feed them. I've obviously taken them to cricket on a number of occasions, which they didn't understand cricket at all. 5 years ago, they didn't know what cricket was. They just thought it was a white man's sport. And I take the grade 7s to have a Christmas lunch at a Shaka, which is a marine type eating place. So there's a lot of things we do outside the actual coaching of the cricket.
How important is it to you that cricket is seen as a sport for South Africans to them rather than a white man's sport?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, very important. We've got a democracy, and Nelson Mandela, what he did for the country was just unbelievable. And he started the ball rolling, and he wanted reconciliation and everyone to get on well. And what he did in '95, and he was the guy that got South Africa the victory in '95 to win the World Cup. I mean, there's no doubt about that. I think the players and the crowd and everything responded to his support, and everyone in South Africa feels that. Obviously the players, they played fantastically well, but it was him and his support that got South Africa a victory over an All Black side, which has got to go down as one of the great All Black sides of all time. So it was a huge achievement, and made South Africa. It really did.
In cricket, the likes of Mackay and Tini have obviously been significant breakthrough players. How much talent is there, not just bowling but batting as well?
Yeah, there's a lot of talent. We've just got to find the talent. And I think at a school like Ottawa, where we had close to 1,000 kids. I mean, I've seen a little girl 8 years, 9 years old, and the girls love the cricket. They're very passionate about it. And this little girl, we said, this is how you hold the bat. We had a little guy throwing the ball from the other side, from 10, 15 metres away. And as luck would happen, he threw the ball because he hadn't taught him how to bowl, and it was like a full toss about off stump, and this girl who'd never hit a ball in her life actually hit it on the offside. And Rodney and I looked at each other and we got like goosebumps, because a kid of 8 to 9 years old with a bat in their hand are going to take a swipe that's going to go to leg. So if that little girl had correct tuition and coaching, I'd actually put in writing that you play for South Africa. There's no shadow of doubt about that. And then the talent is there, but it's just finding it and nurturing it.
And what's the next step for you and the foundation then?
Well, the next step is to try and create facilities for the kids there. For example, it's a very small area, 1,000 kids. You won't believe how small it is, but there's no football field. In fact, all the field that's available, we use next door, which is a sort of municipal type of football, a couple of football fields, because there just isn't the ground at Ottawa. So the girls don't play netball, they don't play hockey. Their lives are tough. So cricket has really helped them enormously and helped them grow up and everything that goes with it. So I want to introduce more sports there, to have an outdoor little arena where maybe they can play football, six-a-side football, the girls can have netball, and obviously create cricket nets there. So if the money's available, we'll do that. But that type of thing, outdoor arena where for all sports is a fairly costly thing, but I'll get there in the end.
And in terms of where you can source the money from, obviously you're coming over here, fundraising in England. What help is there from England, and also I suppose the South African government and the state, which has got a whole country of projects to fund as well?
Yeah, England have been unbelievable. They really have. And this is where I've had most of the support from. But as you rightly say, in South Africa there are a lot of projects going, and I haven't had too much joy from the South African government. I've approached them. But who am I looking after 1,000 kids when there's probably 40 or 50,000 of those schools around South Africa? And, if they sponsor one, what about the other? So my source of collecting money has been outside South Africa.